Hey guys, it's Andrew from 510 Books. It is Thursday, January 27th, 2022. It's almost 9 a.m. So I'm making this video at a much different time than I normally do. I'm actually in my bookstore. Here is the back room. I don't know if I did make a video, I just didn't post it. I need to make another bookstore video, but just to give a little tour of the back room and just a quick peek. That is the bookstore. But at some point I need to make another video about the bookstore. So I'm in the bookstore packing up eBay sales and Amazon merchant fulfilled sales. So I wanted to make a video about some sales I had on eBay because I haven't made one of those in a little bit. I've been talking generally about it, but thought I would share with all of you some of the sales, the variety of sales that I made on eBay and what I did on Amazon. So in the last 24 hours, I made 9 eBay sales and 4 merchant fulfilled sales. So 13 total, which is awesome. I've said this for a long time that I thought when I had the level of inventory that I have in my eBay store, which is currently just below 1,300 items, that I would be doing at least 10 sales a day, averaged out throughout the month, which would be about 300. And it wasn't the case at the end of this year, but sales have really picked up recently. And today was an example of 9. And yesterday I did 5 or 6. And over the weekend I did like 14. So it's been, that wasn't, that was over the whole weekend, of course, not one day, 1 24-hour period. But nonetheless, eBay sales have been going well, while I've been talking a lot about my local sale and dealing with my local sale and first employee and all that stuff. eBay continues to go, Amazon continues to go. I sent an FBA shipment out on, was it Monday? I believe so. I lose track, but it should be at the warehouse by now. But anyway, so let me talk about what I sold in the last 24 hours on eBay. It's a variety of stuff. So first of all, here's Amazon. Actually, give me a second. So 4 items on Amazon Merchant Fulfilled. The first one is this one, which is a CD, Country Legends by Jerry Reed. This one, I believe, sold for 8 and change. And it's still sealed, although it does have a crack there on the back, but it's still sealed, so it was never opened. This is one that I got in that buy from Ohio. Let me switch it around. Hold on. Let me do it this way. So this is a CD that I bought. I made a video a while back saying this was actually last year about a new opportunity I had for buying CDs to resell on Amazon, and I bought 1,000 of them. It was from out of state, and this is one of them. And I sent over 400 of them to FBA, and I put a bunch on it, Merchant Fulfilled, and I've been selling a bunch that I listed on eBay, and then I put some in my local sale. So this is one of those that didn't end up working out. I only had the one buy, but there were some great CDs in there, so I keep selling those. That's one. This is one that you probably see a lot. Party Time Karaoke, Oldies Party Pack. This one sold. This was from the same source, the one out of state, those 1,000 CDs. So I do keep selling those. I have a bunch more for sale on Amazon Merchant Fulfilled. So that's good. This one didn't sell for much, but this was, I don't know actually where this came from, but Playing by Heart. This is a soundtrack. I believe this sold for $4. So not much, but at least something. And I do get little sales on Merchant Fulfilled for around $4. I try to keep my prices not much lower than like $3.75, and then I'll just wait out a sale. I notice, because I keep a spreadsheet of all my Merchant Fulfilled sales for like the last 5 or 6 years. So I have them going back to about 5 years. I think 2018 for sure. So that's 4 years, but maybe 2017. So I get to see stuff that I bought years ago, how much of it I've actually sold, and it's pretty high percentage. You'd be surprised. A lot of the Merchant Fulfilled stuff that I do is longer tail, but the more I list, the bigger my inventory is, the more you sell, that's the bottom line. Then there was this one, which was a donation. This is a book, Participatory Action Research. I think this sold for $7 and change. Again, it was a donation, so those are always fun. So 3 CDs and 1 book on Amazon Merchant Fulfilled. And let's start with eBay. So here's the pile. Is all the stuff that's sold on eBay. And actually, it's 9 sales, but 2 of them were purchased by the same person. So I just put them together, and I'm going to ship them out together, combined. That's what I'm looking for, combined, versus doing setting them separately, even though they paid separately. All right, this is the first one here. This is a book. Oh, right. So, Constitution of the United States and the state of California, and other documents from 1909. So this is an older book, clearly over 100 years old. This one sold for, I think, $18. Actually, I can look over here. But this is one that, yep, $18. This is one that came from that storage unit buy from a couple of years ago that led me to the opportunity to get this bookstore. So this was a good one. Remember, I bought over 2,000 books that were in storage that came from the previous owners of this bookstore, and I still keep selling those. There was a lot of great books in there. And I probably still have some to list that I have here in the back, a bunch of books. But anyway, that's one of those. And then this one is from a Gaylord. Chick Corea Electric Band, Beneath the Mask. I think, let's see, this one sold for $11.19. This is free shipping. The other book was free shipping. Was free shipping as well. So this is from a Gaylord from last year, very early in the year, probably February. And I maintain a spreadsheet of all that too. At some point I'll make a video. I keep talking about that, about my sell-through or how much I sell out of a Gaylord. And this one is from quite a while ago. So those sales are sales from older Gaylords that I bought now close to a year. And I have some that I bought 8 months ago, 6 months ago, etc. They keep trickling in. You know, initially you get a lot of sales and then it slows down, but stuff keeps selling, which is really good. And this one was a great sale. This was a donation. I Am Sam. Remember that movie from probably 2001. So we're 20 years ago with Sean Penn, Michelle Pfeiffer. This is the Blu-ray, and this goes for good money. This sold for $39.99. $39.99. It's pretty rare. So if you see this one, Blu-ray, I Am Sam, definitely pick it up. If you see it out in the wild, or however you source and get your materials to resell, definitely look for that. $39.99. This next one is another DVD, which is, oh, this was a trade. So this is someone that brought in some stuff, probably DVDs, some CDs, and I gave him some credit in the store. And you've probably seen a lot of these Beachbody Dvds. So this one sold for $9.99, free shipping. It's been up there for a little while, but these sell consistently if you list them the right price. Also, what you can do is a lower price plus shipping, taking offers. But yeah, made around $5 profit off of it. This is a multi-DVD set. Sometimes you can even, put them together as a lot kind of a thing. But Beachbody stuff does sell well. I usually don't put Beachbody in the title because I have had in the past some issues with, what is it called? I'm blanking on the term, but where the company can pull your item, basically. Intellectual property, I believe. So just be careful with those. You can just put the rest of the information in there, Turbo Jam, workout DVD set, and, 5 different workouts, that kind of thing. But I usually keep Beachbody out of the title. And this next one was, oh, right. So I made a video game buy last year of probably like 70 plus video games. And in one of the boxes, there was like probably 15 or 20 DVDs, random DVDs that they didn't even realize were in there. And I didn't realize. until after I went through everything. So just like a bonus, that this was one of them. Carver, Man of Vision. So it's about George Washington Carver, and it's a DVD documentary, educational, from Carver Birthplace Association. So it's probably something you visited and you can buy there at the location, and someone ended up getting rid of it, and I sold it for $12.99. So this was essentially, wasn't free because I had to buy all the video games, but you know, it was part of it. I didn't realize it was even there, so that's just a bonus. So another DVD, and then these are all records. I'll just show you over here. So I sold 2 lots. I sold a few of Ray Price, who I am not familiar with, but he apparently was big back in the day, and Sonny James. Let me take these off. So 3 of Ray Price. These were all from the same buyer, and these are from my warehouse sale. I just pulled them because no one was buying them, and I had enough of them, so I figured I could put 3 together for 1 lot, and then Sonny James I had 4 for his lot, and it actually did not take long at all. A couple of weeks at most for these to sell. So if you are getting a lot of records because you're reselling records, either online or locally, and you get a bunch of them like these that individually probably no one's or very few people are going to buy, if you have enough, definitely put a lot together and sell them on eBay. I didn't sell them for much money, but I'm okay with that because I would rather just get a little bit of money for them. Doesn't take too much work, and get them out versus just, you know, throwing them away. So those are all going to get shipped out together. Hold on. This is a really cool sale. This was my highest individual sale in the last 24 hours. This book is called Siegfried and the Twilight of the Gods by, there's 24 illustrations in color, Arthur Rachman. Now, the condition is a little rough. As you can see, the spine there, or at least the dust jacket. But it's got some staining, that kind of thing. But it's got really, let's see the year here. The Ring of the Nibelung, I don't know what that is. Oops. It's got really cool color illustrations. Okay, it's not showing me the date. Okay. Yeah, I don't know the date, but it's got really cool illustrations, and this I had listed for $99.99 free shipping, and I took an offer of $85. I don't know the origin of this one, whether I got it as a donation, but I did not have a SKU on it, so I'm assuming it was a donation, more than likely. Really cool. So yeah, sold for $85. That is the best individual sale, and it's just a real cool book. And the final sale was the Great Courses, Masters of Photography course guidebook, along with the DVD. So they're still sealed, still together. This one sold for $24.99, and this came from a Gaylord. However, this was from a Gaylord that I bought back, over 6 months ago, maybe even more, like 7 or 8 months ago, from a guy who is an Amazon reseller, a FBA reseller, who does a lot of DVDs, that kind of thing. And he was selling off Gaylords of duds, essentially. Now, I've made a lot. I've tripled, I may have quadrupled my money off of that because I was really inexpensive. I bought 3 Gaylords, $100 each, plus delivery. So I keep selling those little by little. They keep trickling in, and this was another one. So even though somebody goes through books, even though an Amazon reseller goes through books, CDs, DVDs, whatever it is, doesn't mean there's not still money there, especially if they're not selling on eBay. So if you have the expertise, and you can know how to quickly find these items that are worth looking up and worth reselling, you you can make some good money off that stuff. So it just depends on what you're doing, whether you're doing Amazon, eBay, or both, or whether, I understand some people just want to scan stuff quickly and keep it moving, but they do miss a lot of money. So if they would have slowed down and looked that stuff up on eBay, they would have made even more money. It just would have taken more time to do that, but they would rather spend those additional hours instead of looking that stuff up on eBay and listing it, photographing it and listing it. They'd rather go through another Gaylord and just scan that stuff. And are they going to make more money with that time spent on the Amazon items? Well, that's up for debate. This sold for $25. So I don't know. I've sold a lot of stuff in there that has gone for good money. And like I said, I think I've more than quadrupled my money on that. Actually, yes, I have. I know that for sure. So, it just depends. It's also not just about whether you make more money. It's what you can tolerate, what you have the patience for. If you don't have the patience for looking stuff up on eBay, photographing and listing them and shipping them, you'd rather just send only to FBA, that's fine, right? But just understand you're definitely going to leave money on the table. And, everyone does their business different. So that was a different video about specific eBay sales I've made. So I had some DVDs, books, and records even, and some CDs as well. So yeah, so I'm very happy with how the sales are doing on eBay, and hopefully they continue. And I will continue to list on eBay, fitting it in here and there. So after I pack up everything, I'm going to go down to the warehouse, and I have a bunch of boxes of books to go through. I just picked up this morning a donation of 6 boxes of books from somebody who has donated before and who actually has come to my sale on a consistent basis. So that's awesome as well. All right, guys, thanks for watching. Stay safe, and give me a thumbs up, or give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Please subscribe. I talk a lot about reselling on this channel, specifically books and media, a lot of different types of media on eBay and Amazon, how I resell that and how I sell it locally through my book and media store that I am working on growing right now. So thanks for watching, guys. Take care.